there, I'm coming to you from Scarborough-Agincourt to talk to you about the candidates and the parties in this year's 2015 federal elections. The first party I would like to talk about is the Liberal Party. The candidate running for Liberal Party is Arnold Chan. Arnold Chan has done a great job campaigning throughout the neighborhood. His signs are posted on many different properties, major intersections, fences, and front and back yards. Arnold Chan has done a great job on social media. He is constantly updating his Facebook and Twitter profiles with different pictures, different supporters, pictures of his supporters, pictures of him at these events, and pictures of his volunteers and people who are helping him campaign. Arnold Chan has kept everyone up to date through social media on what he is doing and how hard he is trying. Keeping up to date on social media is increasingly important, especially because younger generations who are just starting to vote are constantly on social media. Many people do not have time to watch the news, so to be able to get in contact with their politicians and see what they are doing, what they stand for, and how they are campaigning through different social media platforms is increasingly important. The second candidate I would like to talk about today is Bin Chang. Bin Chang is running for the Conservative Party. Bin Chang is also on Twitter and on Facebook, yet not as actively. Her Twitter handle took a little bit more time to follow as it does not come up just under her name, it is under Vote Bin Chang. She is not as actively on it as Arnold Chan, but does do a very good job posting pictures of what she's doing and where she is. Bin Chang has also done a great job campaigning throughout the neighborhood. Many of her signs have been posted on front and back lawns, on backyard posts, and at major intersections. Bin Chang has done a very, very good job keeping us top of mind and gathering our support for her party. The third party I would like to talk to you about is the NDP party. The person who is running for the NDP party is Deborah Scott. Deborah Scott's signs are very hard to be found. She shares a lot of lawns with Bin Chang's signs. There are not many houses that just have her sign. In fact, in my neighborhood, I was only able to find one. Deborah Scott is not very strong on her social media profiles. She does not have a Twitter. She doesn't have Pinterest or Instagram. She is only able to be found on Facebook, and it is her personal page. Deborah Scott's personal Facebook page is also very controversial, I found, as she does not post any of her own things. She posts articles from the other parties and then adds in her opinions. I don't find this very professional, as it just kind of comes off a little bit malicious, and I think if she was to post her own party's ideas and her own party's concepts and what she thinks of her own party, she wouldn't come off as so rude and abrupt. Deborah should also start campaigning in the neighborhood so that her signs are put up on lawns, because as far as this area is concerned, it's mainly liberal and conservative. There's not really anything to do with NDP. She should be a little bit more strong in going door to door, especially this late in the election, and I haven't seen any flyers from the NDP party, whereas the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party have slipped flyers into the different houses and the buildings. Arnold Chan has done a great job campaigning, and I don't have any constructive criticism for him. Bin Chang has also done a very good job campaigning. You can see by all the signs she's put up that she's campaigned very hard in the neighborhood. Both of those candidates have done a very good job attending different events within the neighborhood and making it known via social media. The one thing I would have to say about Bin Chang is I'm sorry, and it's very unfortunate that a lot of your signs have been torn down and burned down. But having that promoted over your social media is probably not the best move. I would keep the negative aspects off all of your social media pages and just keep the positives. Deborah Scott really needs to step up her game on social media. Deborah Scott, you should be on at least Facebook and Twitter. You should be posting your own ideas and what your party is doing for the community instead of focusing on the negative aspects of your opponents. If you are able to step up your social media presence, it doesn't matter how many signs you have out, because this is really going to gain points for you. Although you may want to look at gaining some more signs, putting them up around the neighborhood, because yours are very hard to find and there are almost zero lawns that just have yours. It's great that you and Bin Chang have the support of the same household, but you need to really start stepping up your support in the neighborhood. I hope I haven't been too hard on the candidates, but these are my personal feelings and recommendations to the candidates as someone in the Scarborough-Agincourt area. Thank you very much for listening to my broadcast and have a great day.